Okay, I love you too. You too, Shelby. Come on, girl. Them too. Made it out of scrap. And sanded and everything. Yeah, it looks more like a sword instead of a cross, doesn't it? I should have made these things a little bit longer. Hey, it turned out okay. Then I have my favorite movie, Toy Story. My favorite book, Narnia.
How long have you been in foster care?
10 years. Well, life foster care's been kind of weird. Caleb had moved 3 times. Just living for right now.
Yeah.
But I had to take care of myself at least.
And you could go anywhere, do anything.
Where would I go?
Yep.
I don't know. Depends. Depends if Six Flags, SeaWorld, or Disney World. I've never been there. I've never been to SeaWorld either. Or Schlitterbahn. Just Six Flags.
What's that?
Pet the pet.
How long have you had him?
From Christmas.
He looks pretty loved.
I cannot describe him other than sweet, sweet, sweet. I went to school one time and visited with Nick and his teacher just beamed as she talked about him. And it was clear that he's the favorite in the classroom. He is shy, you know, when you first meet him, but as you spend time with him, he just opens up and he becomes a chatterbox. He expresses himself and he's funny. He is a funny child.
Piggy bank.
You got a lot of money in there?
I got a little bit.
Little bit. Do you want to be adopted?
I mean, we've raised him in the foster care system at this stage, and that's very unfortunate because the state tries, we all try, but it is certainly not a substitute for a forever family.
What does it say?
I mean, certainly it's got to be heartbreaking because, you know, obviously we don't focus on that, but these kids are aware that they've been filmed. They see other foster children come in and leave, and they live it. They see it every day when it occurs. So I can only imagine that it's probably frustrating as well, that here they still are in care, and, you know, what's wrong with me? And, you know, we want them to know that there is nothing wrong with them. We just haven't found the perfect family, but the family is out there. We just have to find them.
Which one of you is smarter? Which one of you is louder? Which one of you is funnier?
They've been in care since they were 5 years old, so about 9 years because they just turned 14. Veronica and Vincent were in the same foster home together for about 5 years. She's been there now 6, but then they were separated because Vincent needed some extra help, and they hate being apart from each other. They're so connected and so attached. And Veronica talked the whole way here about how ready she is for her brother to come home back with her.
Played basketball, pulled, ride bikes.
Veronica and Vincent are getting old. They're starting high school next year, and they're 14. And they need parents. They need adoptive parents. That the main focus is them. Veronica and I were talking on the way out here, and she said she thinks about it a lot, and I said, well, what do you think? And she said, I really don't know what to think anymore. I don't know why I won't be adopted. And I think she's also scared to leave what she knows, and that's all she does know. She doesn't even know what it would be like to be part of an adopted family or forever family. She's gone from, yes, I'm ready, to, I don't know, and I think that she's rejecting adoption before she feels like it can reject her.
1, 2, 3.
That's it.
when you meet these kids, when you photograph them, you get invested. You learn a little bit about them, their personality, their likes, their dislikes. You can almost kind of get a glimpse of who they're going to be as an adult, as a human being.
I'll have a job that will take care of me and our family, to pay the bills and stuff.
If you guys had $1 million, what would you do with it?
Oh, I would buy a big house. People that doesn't have a home, give them a home.
We got to see these kids go somewhere safe, somewhere where they know they're safe, where they can grow, be happy, learn, and the longer they wait, the harder it's got to be. They got to think that the system doesn't work or nobody cares. And
the masks on.
I can't imagine feeling like nobody cares.
Does it feel like a long time? 4 or 5 years?
To us, people from CPS knows us since we were little, so it seems long.
That looks good. That looks really good.
Fantastic, man. That looks really good.
People will see our pictures and see that we are good kids and want to adopt us. But we don't have to move from house to house all the time and just stay in one.
You like it?
They're going to make the perfect siblings for some family. They really are. Those boys are something special.
I think that it's just a big question mark, because without that support of a family, who are they going to turn to when, they need a little extra help?
If you go year after year without finding a family, how can you trust that somebody's going to care?
It's 30 minutes at a time for them, not even a day at a time, maybe a minute at a time. Just how can they survive? It's really difficult for them because they just don't know. And that's what all these kids want, is someone that cares about them and is encouraging them and pushing them to do well. They don't have to worry about, tomorrow I'm going to move and I won't have any of the stuff I had before. I won't have my teacher, whoever. They're worried about attaching to people, and when they're in that forever final family, they know that they don't have to worry about that anymore, and they can focus on school and sports and things kids should be focusing on so they can do well in life.